Hello and welcome back to Tommy's Top Picks Weekly Roundup podcast, episode 123. 123. I'm your host Tommy, joined by John.
How's it going?
Good. It's Tuesday evening. We're recording this early because John's
Backpacking.
Backpacking, leaving us.
Yep.
We do not have current up-to-date information of the world as we know it.
You will get a market update, even though we're recording that before this.
Oh, snap.
Or this before that, rather.
Nice.
So there will be one out
Yes.
before I go.
Yes. But spoiler seasons are upon us. There are a lot of cards coming out. Everything's being
Everything
shown.
in every game, yeah.
We got Star Wars Unlimited cards being shown. We got Magic cards being shown because Magic cards are always being shown. And we have Flesh and Blood cards that are being shown. We're going to save Flesh and Blood for next week because that will be the week before the release, I believe. I think we just make it. No, it'll be
this
after.
Is the pre-release weekend, yeah.
This is the pre-release weekend.
But we haven't hit it yet, so it's weird because we're recording beforehand.
Yes.
So we're skipping it. Yes. Anyways, moving on.
So we will talk about that at another time. But where do we want to start? Do you want to start with some Modern Horizons 3? Do we want to talk about some Shadows of the Galaxy?
I think let's do Modern Horizons 3 really quick because I think we can keep that one short. Just because it is always spoiler season for Magic. We don't need to go over a lot of things. But I did want to point out.
I mean, hey, it's a new Commander set.
Yeah, exactly. The new Commander set looks awesome.
Yeah.
The Eldrazi in it are broken and busted, and I'm not a fan. But the thing I think is most interesting is the freaking full arts that just got released or people just started showing. Mm-hmm. In particular, there's the Medallion series. Holy crap, those are amazing.
They in Surge Foil?
I don't know.
I
have no idea. If they do, those are going to be worth a ton. I freaking love that art, and I'm not a huge Medallion fan. I have them. I have a bunch, but I don't use them that often.
Yeah.
But maybe I will with these arts.
I mean, why not?
Look really good.
Seems
they look really good. Yeah.
I mean, reducing your spell cost by 1.
Yeah, 2 for agreed. It's ramp. It's a type of ramp.
Yeah.
The other arts that were pretty cool is Soren. They got a new full art on him, and Kalia of the Vast, the angel, the red white black angel. She looks awesome. I actually don't know her. I think I had her set aside to make a deck with her, but I never actually got around to it.
Is this a reprint?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know her. I don't know if all of these are reprints or if they. I know the medallions are, but I don't know if the full arts of these two characters are. We've seen the characters before. I just don't know if that's.
Yeah, sure. 2/2 flying. Whenever she attacks an opponent, you may put an angel, demon, or dragon creature card from your hand to the battlefield, tapped and attacking that opponent.
I think that might be a reprint. That sounds really familiar.
Sounds really good. Build me that deck, John.
Yeah, I mean,
play that deck.
It'll be demons and angels only because my dragons are in my dragon deck.
That's fine.
But that
Give
would
me
be
an
fun.
angel demon deck.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Cool. But yeah, I mean, MH3 is looking kind of crazy. I'm hyped, but I get hyped on new sets.
Well, of course, it's the game you're excited about.
It is. But that's really about it. Unless you had something else you wanted to throw in about Magic right now.
I've been keeping up with. I still have kept up with my daily arena quests.
Yeah.
Haven't had the time to draft, so I'm in an interesting stand pass where I'm just doing these quests to one day draft, but don't find myself with time to draft because I feel like I need to dedicate a window of time to drafting.
Agreed.
Opposed to just getting my dailies in. I find getting my dailies in is a great way to wake up in the morning. So I've been waking up early and then doing those with my morning caffeine. And then it helps me wake up and get my brain going in the morning. Because it's not complicated. It's just standard. And I'm playing red-white aggro. But it helps me wake up and get into the thinking part of the day.
Yep. Get your brain functioning.
Yeah. So I have a ton of gold, ton of gems. I'll probably still draft more outlaws. It is fun, but I do find that if you don't have, it's a bomb count race essentially because there's so many bombs in that set. That like whoever gets their bomb out first has an advantage, and then depending on which one it is, it's how many that you have and get out in the game. But still haven't trophied, still haven't gotten 7 wins. I've gotten close twice now with 6. But yeah. It's been fun. It's been, I don't know, it's still fun. I have a ton of, I could draft for an entire weekend probably with all the stuff I've accumulated just playing for free.
Nice. So that's good. Yeah.
Because most of the drafts I do, I either break even or get close, or like it break even with the pack bonuses kind of stuff. So it's felt pretty good. Getting back in the groove of it.
Yeah.
It is weird with all the big difference is like the bombs. There's just more rares, so your deck has more rares in it by the end. It's not like you have those couple.
Right, because the play pack structure or whatever. Yeah.
Which goes over to Arena.
They did that? They copied it in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just to answer your question, Kalia is not coming up as the commander option on Architect, so I guess it's a new one. So I guess the other ones are similar themed, but not that. Oh no, it is. I found it. I'm just an idiot. It's right there. I am an idiot. It's fine. It is a reprint. Yep.
Okay.
It was in Double Masters and probably other stuff.
So. Gotcha.
Speaking of making new decks, I just made one for Overseer of the Vault, mono white, which apparently is the weakest mono color in Commander. I've only goldfished it, but it's pretty fun.
I feel like I feel like that may be a stereotype that's now getting outdated with the more and more white card draw. Because I remember like when we were getting back into Magic a couple of years ago, it was the problem with white was there was no card draw. And then over these past couple of years, we've been like, hey, white card draw. Hey, white card draw. Hey, white card draw.
Yeah.
Like not all of it's great, but I feel like in Commander you just need it.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any. So, and just at the rate of new cards coming out, I mean, are we at like a peak of?
I don't know, but it definitely works.
That'd be an interesting thing to know.
What's that? If we're at a peak of what?
Peak of new cards entering Magic.
They put a chart out every year. I've seen it. I think 2021 was the highest number, and it's reduced since then.
Okay.
But I could be wrong on that. It was something in the last few years.
Obviously, it would depend on if they're reprint sets or if there's new sets, but
yeah. There was a peak. I think it has come back down, but I don't like it. It's still high compared to what it used to be. Obviously, still get a lot of sets. But yeah, Overseer Vault 76 really good. Whenever you put something with 3 power or less on the field, she gets quest. If you get 3 quest counters on at the beginning of your combat, remove that, and everything gets a +1 counter on it. All your creatures and vigilance, and so. You're just wanting to make tokens and put +1s and proliferate. And there's a lot of white cards that do that stuff. So it's fantastic. It works really fast and you just get out of control really crazily. And I just architected it. I haven't put it together yet. I actually need to buy some cards, but it wasn't even that expensive. Like the whole deck is $356 and I feel like it works well. Just gold fishing though.
Yeah.
I've just been messing around with it. So it might have some terrible flaws. And there's been a few times where it has failed to trigger in the first 5 or 6 turns, which means it would like totally fail in a real game, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's all I got for Magic. It's exciting. It's fun. Looking forward to playing this new set when it comes out.
Are you going to draft it?
Probably not. It's probably going to be super expensive to draft.
Yeah. And you're not getting any draft boxes, right?
I have not purchased any. I could probably buy some after it releases. And, I think the play boxes have generally gone down post-release for at least a little bit.
Okay.
But this is a specialty set, so we don't really know. because it's post play box specialty set first time.
Yeah.
So we just don't know. Like
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And if I miss it, I'm not gonna cry.
No.
They're expensive boxes. Like
Yes.
yeah, I don't need that many cards. You know, I don't
No.
need that many commons. Maybe I'll buy a box from my LGS instead of like getting a case and selling stuff. I don't know. Like I'm not sure, but I'm not too worried about it. I got the commander stuff and I got collector stuff, and that's what I want. So I'm good.
Yeah. Maybe if the bundles dip or something, we grab a bundle and do a Winston.
I would do that. That would be worth doing. It's $100 for the bundle. Oh, that's the gift bundle.
Yeah, that is a collector pack. No.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the only type of bundle. Oh no, they have another bundle for 65. So, and that's a pre-sale price, so it might come down.
It'll come down.
65, 68. Huh, interesting. Yeah, that'd be fun. We should do it.
Yeah. But we also have spoilers for Shadows of the Galaxy.
Tommy is much excited.
So excited.
Much excited.
Much excite. Yeah, so registered for the store showdown on June 1st at Dark Depths. Very excited about that in Philly. And I've been still going back and forth. I probably will. I'm at a crossroad, right? Because it's best of 3, 50-minute games. You have to get 50 minutes, 3 games done in 50 minutes. Or if you don't finish game 2, it's whoever won game 1. And I don't think I can finish the Vader Blue games in time. Like there's no way I'd finish 3 games in 50 minutes. Maybe against like a Sabine aggro, but so I may fall back on Leia. But I did play. I had my locals tonight. Just got back. Went 2-1 again. Surprise! Won my 2. It's been like a month and a half now. The game I lost was against the Cunning Sabine. I've heard about it a lot. I know friends are playing it, but haven't gotten a chance to play with them. So this is my first time playing against it. It is fast. It is super fast.
What's the Cunning Sabine mean? What's that mean?
It is instead of red. So red's typically what people have been playing.
Mm-hmm.
And yellow just offers a lot of key quick cards. Like Leia lets you ready a resource or exhaust a unit, buy a new time. You have Ezra, who when this unit attacks, look at the top card of your deck, you can play it so you have access to more cards. You can discard it or put it on the top of leave it on the top of your deck. You have Falcon. You can play the Falcon, which is super useful at keeping space at bay and just leaking 3 damage all the time. And always just having, even when you get like your board wiped or something, it can come in and attack because it enters play ready. Spark of the Rebellion is kind of like your, and it's not out of aspect, which is awesome because a lot of cards play this card out of aspect to deal with control. And this, you just don't have to worry about that because it's in aspect. So it's look at an opponent's hand and discard a card from it. So when you're dealing against a deck that just has a bunch of removal, but situational, and you're coming in low, if you remove it, different points of the game, it's better to remove different things. But it really rewards your knowledge of the matchups of what card to remove. And the guy I was playing against is very knowledgeable and knew exactly what card to remove every time. It gives you surprise strike, so you can basically attack with a unit and give it +3. And then for a cause, you can always leak damage, 4 damage. One of the best direct base damage card in the game. You got your Rebel Assaults for more quick lethal damage. And just a ton of utilities to get there faster. And not Leia fast as in like quick, but Sabine fast. This fast is like you're done turn 5 or 6.
Yeah,
And if you
very, very fast.
if you don't win by then, you're probably done. Or just stalling the game essentially. Or the other person doesn't have it to end it, but you're not doing anything either. So it was very. It was a good game. It was a fun game, but didn't quite make it. I did beat a Thrawn and I beat a Boba Yellow, which was a very good game, very close game. Yeah, yellow seems to be the popular color right now because Boba Yellow is pretty good and pretty good. Yellow and blue. So yellow has been your aggro decks, mid-range decks, and then blue's been the control. But there's just so much damage in this deck. It's crazy how reliably quick you can end games. But
that sounds amusing as a deck type.
Yes. So that leads into the spoilers, and one of my favorite that have been shown off is the client, and it leans very heavily into my deck and will be slotted in. I just need to figure out what to remove for it. Probably Childson. We'll see. But it is a unique 2/5 shielded 3 cost in blue black. Action, exhaust it, choose a unit. For this phase, it gains bounty, heal 5 damage from a base. So you can, until this thing dies, every turn, put a bounty on a unit to heal your base for 5. And just kill it with another unit.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Because that's half of vigilance, which in the deck costs you 6. And this you can do on an action on a 3-drop that has 5 health, so it's not going to get removed quickly.
Yeah.
And it's shielded, so I mean a takedown would feel real good against it, which is kind of fun because you're taking down the client. But I don't know. That card seems really good, and it's an uncommon. What else stood out to me? We got a couple more leaders, which is really exciting. We have with looking at the cards and what unique heroes we're getting, or what unique characters we're getting, it can kind of give you an idea of to what heroes we might get. So we've been getting Jango Fett, Karistan, Dengar, so all the bounty hunters, Hondo, and then Bosk.
Yeah, the armor.
Bosk is back, but in red. The armor, yeah.
That's gotta be it, right?
Yeah. Echo. Lando, we did get a leader for Lando. Bo-Katan. Kylo Ren is the newest. Now this he's kind of controversial. I don't know if he's gonna be. He's either gonna be good or really bad.
Okay. That's a wide variety.
Because having cards is really good in this game. But so his ability, I wonder if there's better draw in red, black, or whatever color he's gonna pick. Because I assume he's gonna go double red, which I could see. He's red black. Action, exhausts the leader, discard a card from your hand. So those are the two that's the cost. And then give a unit +2 attack for this phase. Comes out at 4 with a 5/4, but he gets -1 for each card in your hand. So you don't want cards in your hand when he attacks.
Yeah. Okay.
And you draw 2 cards a turn. You resource 1. But you got to get through your whole 8 cards that you would have before you can come out. So 4 of those will be from resources. Because you resource 2. Yeah. I mean, it's possible. But I don't know if that is worth it. We'll see. We'll see what else comes out.
Yeah.
But we got the Mandalorian, of course. He's going to be the starter deck leader, but his unique unit card is legendary. Let me just pull all the legendaries up real quick. Yeah. So we have a couple ships. We have Kylo's TIE Silencer. Again, to go with Kylo is red black 2, comes in for 3/2 action. If this unit was discarded from your hand or deck this phase, play it from your discard pile, paying its cost. So that is obviously going in the Kylo Ren deck because you discard it with your hero ability, and then you can still play it. And then we have the Finalizer, which is an 11 cost, 11/11, green black, overwhelm, so trample. 11/11 with trample is scary. When played, choose any number of friendly units. Each of those units captures an enemy non-leader unit in the same arena. So it's basically a board wipe and an 11/11.
What's captures?
So captures is a new mechanic for this set. Let me try and get the official ruling.
Yeah, I don't remember that one, but that doesn't mean you didn't tell me about it. All right.
Yeah.
Hashtag repeating yourself. Remember, we're asking for hashtags when we repeat ourselves.
Yeah, it's a form of temporary removal. The captured unit loses all of its upgrades and is placed face down under that unit. So kind of like what's that called? Exiled in Magic, but it's attached to another card that has to be removed for it to come back.
It's like one of the Blink exiles. Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah. Okay. And what is it called? Capture?
Capture. So it like goes face down under. So you capture the person.
That's a cool mechanic. It's very flavorful for the set. I like that. I like that.
But so each friendly unit chooses a unit and captures an. So ground unit captures a ground unit. Space unit captures a space unit. So you can capture all their units if you have the same or more units.
That's wild.
And then have an 11/11. But you also drop this on turn 11. So then we got Mandalorian and blue white 5/6 Sentinel. So taunt. When played, you may heal all damage from a unit that costs 2 or less and give 2 shields tokens to it. You know what kind of unit you might want to put 2 shields on, John?
What?
Grogu.
What's Grogu?
Grogu.
Oh, Grogu.
Because he costs 2, so it works. And he's a 0/5. So here's my theory. You build a Mando Grogu deck.
Yeah, of course.
And then you get Grogu, and you just throw a crap ton of shields on him from Mandalorian and other effects. And then you give him a bunch of lightsabers.
Okay.
So just Grogu, General Grievous, Voltron. Because you can stack shields. If it has one shield on it, you can put a second shield on it and a third shield on it.
What about all the equipment, the Mandalorian equipment? Grogu should get that.
Oh yeah, you're throwing everything on it, but the lightsabers is just more fun. You
can put. I just like the idea of him having his Mandalorian armor and everything.
Oh yeah. Because then fun. In the same aspect colors, you have the armor. Give a shield token to each of up to 3 Mandalorian units. He's not a Mandalorian unit, but it just
you
plays
can
into
make
that
him
shield.
if you give him Foundling.
That's true.
Which is very on theme.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, I'm building this deck.
I like the theme. I do like. It's
gonna be fun. But yeah, those are actually all the legendaries we have. Is those 3. We have some cool rares like Tech and Boba Fett's armor. Attached to a non-vehicle unit. If attached unit is Boba Fett and damage would be dealt to him, prevent 2 of that damage. And it gives a +2/+2.
Yeah. Jango Fett.
Jango Fett's pretty good. In red black, attacking a unit with a bounty, this unit gets +3/+0 and overwhelm. And when this unit attacks and defeats a unit, draw a card. So there's your red-black draw too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. This red-black may have a thing, which is scary to have red-black be a thing, because if Kylo's not the only red-black, we have Vader from set 1.
Yeah.
So just Vader with all these,
yeah.
Because right now Vader doesn't really lean red, but he's such a threat when he comes out. The problem is getting to that turn, because he comes out so late. And then the turn after he comes out is when Super Laser Blasts can be played. So, yeah. But then you can also there are other ways to like fetch cards. Like this is the way. Search your top 8 cards of your deck for up to 2 Mandalorian and or upgrade cards. Reveal them and draw them. Put the other cards on the bottom of your deck in a random order. But yeah, it's just go pay 2, go get 2 cards. Because you probably built a Mandalorian
good.
deck. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the theme. I like the style. Seems like they're really capturing it well.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and new people are still coming in. We had a bunch of new people at locals this week.
I was wondering
more
when
people
that was
are sticking
happen.
around. Yeah.
If you get the next wave, because some boxes are getting out there, you know.
Boxes they've come down another $20, I think.
That's what I mean. Like it's happening. It's actually, this is way better than I was afraid. Like I was really afraid. Now I'm less afraid, because it's the few boxes to every store thing that they're doing seems to actually be filtering out properly. So it's good. It's good.
Yeah, and the subreddit's surprisingly not full of a bunch of people just complaining. They're just talking about decks. It's a brilliant thing. I've been involved in a lot of subreddits of a lot of card games.
Yeah.
Star Wars Unlimited, the best one.
All right, give it time. All right,
sure, I know. But I'm just saying.
Enjoy it while you have it. Enjoy it while you have it.
It is very nice to be able to look and be like, what do you think of this? And just see like a unique deck that's not anything that's been around. And then I look at the cards and I'm like, oh, yeah, that could work. That's
kind of cool. Yeah, it's cool. Cool tech you came up with there.
That's still happening. Which is
cool.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah.
Let me see if there's anything else. A lot of just commons and uncommons and stuff. But here's the other one. Moisture Farmer. It's a 0/4 with Restore 2. When it attacks, heal 2 damage from your base. It's a 1-drop, but it's a 0/4. So just attack and just heal. You can heal 2 a turn. You're not doing any damage, but that's countering aggro. So it's 1 damage, basically prevent 4, because they're going to have to dedicate at least 4 to swing into it.
Right.
Blue struggles with that early game, and I think this might actually be played, even though it looks stupid.
Cool.
Oh, and here's another discard. The Razor Crest. Mando's shit. Which is Restore 2. So again, heal 2 damage to your base. So when played, you may return an upgrade from your discard pile to your hand. Go get your Mandalorian armor back.
Yeah. That's cool. That's on theme. That's good.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I cannot wait.
That's awesome. I mean, it will be fun.
Yeah. We could try this, Winston. I've seen it done.
No thanks.
You don't want to play?
Offense.
You don't want to?
No. You play the hell out of this game.
I know. You play Magic, and we did that, but I have time.
I was going to say, you've been doing a ton of Magic too, so.
That's fair. I forgot about that aspect of it. But it's fair. We still have there's no pre-orders up yet. I've been looking. I saw one site that looked super sketchy that I decided not to look at. Yeah, pre-orders don't start until July.
Okay.
But I don't understand that. I think the internet might be wrong on that. The set's out July 12th.
Yeah. Well, it depends on if they have a policy on it or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And they'll basically. Yeah, because on their website, on the Asmodee website, it says the Shadows of the Galaxy set will be available for pre-order July 2024. So maybe it's like July 1st?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll let you know when I see it. People are waiting for it, though, so I'm sure they'll do a big announcement.
Cool. Yeah, do let me know. I plan on being financially irresponsible yet again. Because as of tonight, I am now net positive after flipping all my singles and keeping a playset of every card, including the fanciest versions of those cards, and 5 showcases. It's been a wild ride with this set. Both from playing and just like the market side. Between eBay and putting together like whole decks for people, and I have my trade binder with me every night. And if it's commons or uncommons, I just give them to people. They're like, "Oh, what do you want for this?" And I'm just like, just take it, please.
Take it.
And then the one guy,
too many cards.
The one guy's response was, "Wait, how much bulk do you have?" And I was just like, And he was like, "I'll buy $25 for 1,000 bulk." And I was just like, no, I don't have that much, but because it actually is, my collection has whittled down. Like I definitely have more than I need, but
I was
because
gonna say,
of
I'm pretty sure you would have more than 1,000 bulk. No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
you just didn't want to.
No. Just because I'd rather.
No. Can't do it.
I don't know. I still have friends reaching out, being like, "Hey, I'm interested in getting in, and I can build them decks." And
that's fair.
That kind of stuff. Because it's the same cards that are being pulled out all the time, the same commons, uncommons, that kind of stuff. That do make their way as the aspects change for different leaders being popular. As of right now, because there's only one set. Like there are obvious cards that are just duds, but that's draft format games. So
yeah,
true. Super excited.
Cool.
Anything else you want to talk about? What else did we say we were going to talk about? I think that was it.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. No new market stuff. I'll give some market updates. Oh, I can give a little update. So I shipped out all the stuff for the TCG player sale. So I did get a end up like getting a sense of what I sold. Because when we were talking, I just got back. I hadn't gone through it yet. It was a lot of Magic stuff, like I said, a lot of near-term Magic stuff, like Strixhaven on, Kaldheim on, sort of thing. A couple of small things from the past, and then I did sell a case of Flesh and Blood and a crap ton of singles for Flesh and Blood, a few sorcery singles, and what else? I sold an expensive single, one of the Command and Conquer full art dealies. I don't know if you remembered,
nice.
But I had multiple of those. That was a really good one. So yeah, I haven't done it by the dollar amount, but I'd say Flesh and Blood did pretty well. It did pretty well. Yeah, it was like maybe a third.
Yeah, I mean now's the hype season, right?
Yeah.
No one knows what's good, so everyone's buying things just in case.
And
this is the one time where that happens in Flesh and Blood in a release cycle.
Yeah, and I just saw like Staxel put a video out, and he was like, "The new set is hyping up those singles or whatever." So you know how that goes.
Yep. Flesh and Blood players buy singles; they don't buy boxes.
Yeah, and that is the case. I did sell one case of Everfest. I think that was the only sealed product I sold. I didn't list under map for the ones from before, and I want to say the stuff that I had up there that could be below map is like really old and not selling, like maybe Tales of Aria or something. I can't remember which it is, but older stuff that like I didn't really expect to sell it anyways. Even if I put it for $5, people are gonna be like, eh. Like, you know what I mean? Just because it's like you can't even play with the cards in it right now. None of it's legal.
You can draft with Ball Lightning legal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's it. That's all you get out of that product right now. So
it's not even a good draft set. Like
I wasn't surprised. Yeah,
I have nostalgia for that draft set, but then every time I play it again, I'm just like,
oh, I remember why.
Yeah. Oh, I remember Ball Lightning and Arcane and oh yeah, no AB. Cool.
That's funny. But yeah, that's about it for the shop. It's going well. It's nice. I cleaned up a lot of space. I made more space in my basement by selling all this stuff. So my office is almost sane again. Almost.
Hey.
I'd say 8/10 of the way to sane.
8/10. That's pretty close.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty close. Like if I needed to clean the place up to make it like look put together, I could get it done in probably half an hour, which is the best I've been in forever. I've had it. It's been a mess for so long. So
nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, I hope you're having fun backpacking.
I hope so too.
And we'll catch you guys next week when we are here talking about other cardboard.
Yep.
Or probably the same cardboard. We'll see.
Like every week.
Like every week. So until next week, we'll catch you guys later.
Have a good one.